Well, welcome everybody. This is Tim Down for Limit MS in Tenerife. We're live here at El Mirador in Costa Adeje. And I'm a little bit early tonight because I wanted to catch the sundown. And as you can see, I've got a nice bit of shade in my head here. But if I lean back, I get the full sun. There you go. That's fine. So I hope you're all enjoying yourselves. I know that Andrew's online. Don't worry because Andrew's family are leaving tonight. So he has to do it tonight because it's the last night, and he's having fun. So support his channel. It's a great channel. We do totally different things, so we're not in competition except when we clash, but that's not often. And he's even going to come on this channel and do an interview later on. So not today, but eventually. So I'm at the Mirador, which is a beautiful spot. I'll show you the spot here, and I'll just swing you around there to the other camera. So this is the spot here, and if you turn right down there, it's Puerto Colón, and left is to the casino. So this is fantastic. Oh, there's me. And down there is to Puerto Colón. There's plenty of other restaurants and bars, but this one does do $1 a pint, which is not bad. So if you want a nice drink in the afternoon, get yourself a gin and tonic and then a pint to chase it down, that's fine. Let's get you both online here. Let's do it like this. Okay, so I'm on the left and the wonderful view is on the right. So let's see who's online. I'm not expecting too many people. First of all, because I'm early, and secondly, because Andrew's doing. So what I'll do is I'll wait a couple of minutes and just answer any questions that may come in. I know that Willie's online. He'd like me to drive around, and Bob says he's going to come in after the chase. So. We'll see. In the meantime, I'm having $1 a pint beer. I know I shouldn't, but they just plonked it straight in front of me. And we'll talk around. If you want to come in the room is open. So if you want to come in, just go to timothydowd.com live and follow the instructions there. You will be muted when you come in, but then I can let you in later. So there you go. So what we got a cat down the bottom there. I don't know if you can see the cat. No, the cat's not in frame. What we got here, we got my hits here. There we go. So it's 5:51, so all our regulars will still be watching Andrew. And I just wanted to make sure that the stream was functioning properly because I've gone 1080p by accident today. So you probably got a better quality, but it's going to take a lot more bandwidth. But I've got 12 gigabytes to play with, so that's not too bad. And in the meantime, we could play a little bit of music maybe. I don't know. Can we play music on this? I think we can. But not while I'm watching you guys. So there we go. Have fun. Hola. Estamos live on YouTube, pero esta no en el cuadro, no en el video. Okay. Solo quedar aquí. Okay. Ustedes no. Okay. Gracias. Okay, we got people coming in now. What they did say was if a lot of people come in and somebody complained, then they would stop me doing it, so that's not too bad. Oh, there's loads of people here now. Ah, right. Hi, I like you driving around. Great. So we got, it says 2 people online, but I think there's more. Aaron's online, Jill, John, Honeybee. Happy Friday. Hey up, Bob. What else we got? Hey, Tim, wish I was there. Blooming cold in the UK. It's actually colder here today. It is colder here today. We got around about, I don't know. In the sun's quite nice, but as soon as the sun goes down, it's very, very, very cold. It's very cold. Christine is not with us today. The simple reason is she didn't want to come out in the wind. She didn't want to come out yesterday. She didn't want to come out today. And I do appreciate it because getting in the car, coming out and then going, when the sun goes down, she gets really cold. And so she said she'll come out on Monday. And then, of course, we do balcony banter with Christina. I'm actually going to take this hat off and put this on properly so I can hear myself. So guys, as I say, I'm a bit early today because first of all I wanted to make sure the stream was running correctly because I inadvertently turned on an experimental feature, and the experimental feature was 1080p. So it's really, really good. It's really good. So what else we got? Says 54 on my end. I'm doing fine, Roger. Thank you. Pod bars, no publicity. Hi, Tim. Your hat makes you look like the one-eyed Cyclops. I do actually look like the one. Now I look like a potato head. You're on my tablet and Andrew's on my TV, says Elaine. Well, that's cool. I'd rather be on the tablet. There you go. Give us a wave. So I'm here now. Spoke with Andrew. Seen him again after you finished. Oh, you're here now, Bob. Okay, great. Drive good as norm. DM, you guys still in amber? No, we're actually in red. We're actually in red. Or are you talking to somebody else? I'm not sure. Hi, guys. Good evening, Tim. Up, Christina from nice cold Cheshire. My sister works in Chester. Hi, Tim. How are you? I'm fine. 54 on mine. I don't know why it's all. I think the chats are coming in a little bit late, actually. But there you go. So, great. Okay, thank you. So, what we're going to do today, we're going to do a little bit of COVID, we're going to do a little bit of weather, and then we're just going to answer your questions. And I'm going to finish early because, well, I have to finish early basically, because I've got to get home and cook bratwurst tonight. And I know that 99% will be watching Andrew anyway, and so I'll do what you like me to do, and then I won't waffle on afterwards, which is good. Less waffling, more information. Okay, so let's go and do the COVID update because we are now at 17:55. Okay. It is recorded, so I'm going to mute myself. Well, the whole of the Canary Islands has 4,312 active cases. That's a little bit less than Monday. And as you can see on the bottom right-hand corner, the curve is on the right way down. There's 200 people in hospital with 38 people in ICU. If we zoom into Tenerife now, you'll see that the figures there, again, probably the highest in the Canary Islands at the moment, 2,761. So that means there's 150 in hospital and 25 in ICU. If I turn off the people who've recovered there on the bottom right-hand corner, you'll see that we're still on that plateau. We haven't turned the corner as yet. Nipping over to the municipalities, Santa Cruz and La Laguna are still leading with Arona high up, and Granadilla de Abona has actually overtaken Adeje in the total number of cases. So if we have a look at Arona there, we'll see the active cases there still on 97, with 9 in hospital and 1 in ICU. So that's 1 person in ICU that wasn't there on Monday. And Granadilla de Abona, which we haven't looked at before, has now got 130 cases. That's around about the airport and El Medano. So if we look down to Adeje, they have only 95 cases now, which is very similar to Monday, with 5 in hospital and 3 in ICU. So that's a little bit worrying, but still very low as a percentage of the people who actually live here. So let's have a look at the 7-day average, and let's see if we can make this a little bit bigger. So the 7-day average needs to be below 50 for the island to get off the red traffic light, and as you can see, we've gone up slightly from Monday. So we're round about the 65 mark there. So we still have to work on that and get that one down. So unfortunately, as I said before, we're not there yet. We're still on the plateau. There's still a lot more to do. So that was the corona for the 25th of November 2020. Well, just before we go on with the corona updates, then I just want to take you a look at the sunset. I've sat in a place where the sun is setting behind the trees, but that gives you a brilliant view of the sea there. And the wind has actually dropped a little bit, so that's quite good. And also there is a lot of a lot of cloud that's gone. So if we look to the left, you'll probably see a little bit more cloud up there, for instance. And we got some neighbours there. I'm going to take it right there so the kids are not in view. Okay. Oh, we're panning and panning and panning. And they go back to me. Okay, so I've got a few questions here that have come up. According to the Canarian Weekly, Uncle Torres is about to announce that the antigen test will be acceptable from 2nd of December. Cool, dude. I think the way the law works is they've said that any test that is, acceptable to the EU as a standardized test is acceptable for Spain. And it's nothing to do with Uncle Torres. So if Spain have said that you can enter the country using the antigen test instead of the PCR test, then they're right. The antigen test is acceptable in the Canaries anyway for booking into tourist accommodation. So if they've done a deal with the EU to make it a standardized test, all of a sudden, then yeah, okay, it will be. But I don't think Uncle Torres can decide what the entrance of Spain is. So it must be something that they're doing a deal with the central government in Madrid. So we'll see that. Evening Tim, says Gary. DM, well done for remembering the COVID era. I've got to do that. Very good video quality. Yeah, it's 1080p at the moment, so I'm using a lot of a lot of bandwidth. And what else we got? Hi Tim, hope you're okay. Yep, hi Tim and Christina. Christina's not with me today, but she's not even watching because she's stayed at home and she's listening to her audiobooks. So that's quite nice. The weather doesn't sound good for Tenerife. No, the next week is going to be, or the next few days is going to be a little bit cooler than it was before, but normal for the year, and a little bit cloudy. But we could get a bit cooler at night, so it's cardigan time. But that's normal for this time of year, November, when the sun goes down. So the weather doesn't sound good. We've done that from Nathan. Hi, Tim, says Sharon. Tim, do you know how many, if any, of the COVID cases in Tenerife are from tourists? To tell you the truth, they don't differentiate on the information that I have, but they have said that it's mostly big families, big local families that are infecting themselves, and it's mostly in the north. I think there were a few tourists that were infected in one hotel last week in Los Cristianos, and there was a bit of a spike there, but typically tourists don't go and kiss and cuddle strangers. So as long as you keep to yourself and you wear your mask and you don't rub shoulders with lots of different people, no pool parties, no foam parties and stuff, you're going to be okay here. So the protocols that are in place are here to protect the tourists. So there's a lot of tourists don't have it. And also up until last Monday, tourists could come in without a test. So that means they could have brought it with them and they were not showing symptoms at the time. So it's not that they've caught it here. So I don't think that tourists are the problem. I think that the problem is big families getting together, and that's where we're infecting each other. And it's mostly in La Laguna, Santa Cruz. Next one is then practically Arona and Adeje, but we're only like just over 100 each. So when you think about it, there's 70 or 80,000 people in Arona and there's 50,000 people in Adeje. So that's not really a lot, 200 people infected. I would expect more the other way. Okay, let's say, do you know how many tourists have we done that one? Hi Gordon, hope you're okay. What's with temperatures at the minute, Tim? Yeah, I'll do the weather now actually, and then we can talk about it later. But I just wanted to get with end up with the COVID cast here. So basically, the Spanish law does dictate that the PCR test is the only one to enter Spain. Don't forget that if you change hotels in the middle, then you're going to have to get another antigen test because you're only allowed to have tests. Your test has to be no older than 72 hours. So for me, that means that if you go into a hotel and your old test, your PCR test for entering the country has run out, they're going to ask you for a new one until you've been on the island 15 days. So it's either 72-hour test or 15 days on the island, because then you would have, if you got it, you would have symptoms. So that's that little window there. So I know somebody wrote to me and said they're coming in for 6 days in the north and 6 days in the south, or even I think it was just 2 hotels in the south. And for the second hotel, they would need a test, but contact the hotel. Maybe they will accept the old one. We don't know. It's always to do with the person looking at it and looking at you. So if they're looking at you and looking at the picture and they let you into your accommodation, that's it. I mean, there's no sort of big brother policeman saying, hey, you let him in without a test. If they deem that you're COVID free, then they're going to let you in. But the law is you either have to have a 72-hour young test in your hand or been on the island for 15 days. Okay, so switch from Andrews to watch you. Just see Tom Herdman saying you don't want to meet him. Thumbs up to Tim. No, I mean, I don't want to talk about Tom on the channel. We all know that he's got problems, and I wish him good luck and a good holiday, but no, I don't want to meet him. Antigen tests are on quick Google search, almost £100, not much difference. No, they're not much difference really. I mean, I think here you pay €60 for an antigen test. I think Curon does it for 60, and what is it? They're open from 8:30 till 12 every day, and the tests are done within the hour, so you can get them there. That means if you do arrive with a PCR test and you need an extra antigen test to get to a hotel within a few days, it's only $60. So. Keith says, evening to me, Christina. Hi, Keith. You will be here soon, I believe. Stephen says, evening, Tim. Enjoyed your drive around today. Many thanks for bringing a bit of sunshine into our lives. Oh, thank you very much. At the drive around, I ended up editing it with the maps coming in and stuff, and the little animations and stuff. If you like that, then I'll carry on doing it. If you say no, it just takes away from it, let me know, and I'll just do a raw drive around with me chit-chatting. But I like the music. I think the music gives me a little bit of edge there. Okay, Carol says thank you for all the updates. You're very welcome, Carol. Hi, Tim. Where are you? Says Carol as well. I'm actually in... Are we doing like this? I'm in El Mirador, which is between the casino down here and Puerto Colón. So if you come up from Puerto Colón and Puerto Colón's behind you, you turn right on the Maritime Walkway. I'm looking here now. You turn right on the Maritime Walkway, then you'll come here. Let me just show you the sunset. And let's take off COVID, because we're done with COVID now. So here's the beautiful sunset. And the sun is going down through the trees there. Let's see if I can do it like this. Oh yeah, that's nice. And we're here at the Mirador. El Mirador Steakhouse. Okay, mi amigos. Cuidado. Got little kids going around on scooters. Okay, let's go back to me. And back to you guys. So where are we? That's where I am. Wendy, don't believe a word that comes out of Herdman's mouth. Okay, don't worry about that. Hi. In fact, if you could do me a favor, just don't mention him anymore. It's we don't need to give him any more publicity than he already has. Don't mention the guy anymore on this channel. Thank you very much. It's done. So, telephone operator. Hi, love Tim, love these vlogs and much great information as well as great views. Yeah. Well, the great view is me, of course. Okay, the great views. Maps help. Okay, good. I like doing the maps. Okay, Nikki, it was funny. See some of the comments and I agree. Bad news. Yeah. Billy, no mates. Gorgeous. Come on, Billy No Mates. Is your name really Billy No Mates? I don't think so. I reckon Billy No Mates is my mate, Webby. Webby? Is that you? It sounds like something he'd do. Nikki B, Wendy Miller loves. Okay, Sharon, beautiful. Yeah, it is beautiful. It is beautiful. Okay, what else we got? We got some Andrew Horseman. Thank you very, very much. You know, Andrew supports the channel every time we go live with a small donation, and that all adds up. And if you want to join him, then you can go on, turn your phone sideways, press the dollar button, and put in something like that. There's a great view up the road from the Bay of Sweets. Oh, you're on the island, Andrew. Okay, great. Let me know if you want to meet up. Of course, Tim. Of course, Tim. Okay, the telephone operator. So you could also, if you want to support the channel, you can go to timothydow.com and press the sponsor button. And I'm also doing a membership next week, so watch out for that. Basically, it's the way you can support the channel on a regular basis, and then you get some perks. So I'm just working out what the perks are. It's going to be like your name being flashed up at the front of the video if you want, and depending on what level you want, then you can send in a picture, and if you go to the highest level, then you can send in a video, or we'll actually interview you on a video. So to thank you very much for your support there. So if you're interested in something like that, that's what I'm going to do. It's free to do this, so I'm putting it out there, and only people who really want to do that can do that. So otherwise they can just go to PayPal and do it anonymously like that. So we thank you there. Michael Tootle, thank you very, very much, Michael, for the donation there, and thank you very, very much for the support. We really do appreciate everything that you guys give us, and you just keep us alive. You just really do keep us alive. Let me go to Double here and interview that beautiful sunset going down. It's still active there down La Gomera. The people walking by, you see in silhouettes there, enjoying themselves. So it still is warm here, so don't worry, don't think that I'm saying it's too cold. Oh, did you see that? Sorry. I thought I was off camera at the time. Okay, should be there now, so I'm spending my holiday money on setting up myself. Playing golf. Oh, cool. I used to be a golfer, but I stopped when I left America. It became too expensive for me in Germany and very exclusive, to tell you the truth. And then when I got here, I've still got the clubs. So if anybody's coming over and wants to play golf and they don't have clubs, they can borrow mine. So just let me know on that score. Okay, let's go to the weather. It is going to be for the next 14 days. And I'm going to mute myself and play the weather for you. But to do that, I need my weather music. So here we go with the weather music. Yeah, weather music, I like that. Okay, let's do this. Well, there's going to be plenty of weather in the next few days, as they said. The saying today is that north front is going to hit us later on today, and that should bring rain on Thursday, Friday. There's going to be a sunny Saturday, then rain again Sunday, Monday. I don't know how they're doing that. But basically, it's been slightly unnatural with the Kalima and the heat at this time of year. So we're going to normal autumn weather now, which is basically the opposite of spring. So for the island of eternal spring, then it's probably the island of eternal autumn also. So let's nip over to the satellite picture, and you see we're in between two bands of cloud there. So that's what we've been getting, the east winds from the Sahara keeping us warm, and a little bit of a Kalima. If we zoom out to the whole of the Atlantic, you can see that massive high has come closer to us. If we go over and have a look at the rain clouds now, that shows us that circle of weather front at the top there is quite wet. The one below us isn't, and there's a band of rain coming towards us. That's the one probably going to hit us on Sunday. If we look at the isobars now, you'll see that there's two massive highs that are splitting apart. These are both cyclones, so that means it's bringing northerly winds now down. And so that's the end of the weather for this week. Let's look back at the forecast again to say highs of about 24, 21 tomorrow, down to 18, 19 at the weekend, and back up to 20 on Monday, and then in the 19s and 20s, which is normal for this time of year. Okay. I hope you enjoyed that, and it's really good that I've got my earphones on because then I can realise when I'm speaking and I don't have the microphone turned on. It's quite good. So here we go. So what we got here, we got people coming in, and they're coming in to say hello. I don't know. Hi.
I'm a fan. I'm watching you on YouTube.
You're working out, aren't you? You're watching on YouTube. Okay, we got some fans. Hasta luego. Suéter.
I've been watching you like a year's time now.
Really? Okay, what's your name? Sorry?
Cosmin.
Okay. Do you wanna, are you gonna come around here? This is what we got here. So if you bob down, that's the camera there. Now you got to come in this way. I think. There you go. Let's say hello.
Hello, hello.
Hey, there's the little one as well. Thank you for watching.
Well, thank you for doing your clips.
Okay, do you live on the island?
Yes, now yes. We've
Okay.
been here like for a year and a half.
Okay, cool.
Well, have a good day.
You too, and thank you very much for supporting the channel. Okay, that's nice. We're meeting people that watch the channel for years, and he's moved over. He moved over because of me, probably. No, maybe not. We don't know. We don't know. Let's have a look at your things here. Oh, Michael, thank you very much. Gordon Squire, thank you so much for your donation there. Thanks for keeping the stability and being informative, ensuring everyone can remain safe. You know, that is one of the quintessential parts of this channel, is that I not only talk to you guys as friends, but I also put out the information that is there written. I try not to interpret it too much, and that you know that you're getting the right stuff. That you know that you're getting the right stuff. But thank you so much, Gordon, for that. No problem, Tim. Said Andrew, always good information. Keep the good work. Over the moment, should be over early March. Oh, it's not over at the moment. Okay. 2021. 2021. That sounds like the future to me. Something like, what's it called? Blade Runner. It wasn't Blade Runner saying 2021. Oh, my God. Hey, Stu Moran, thank you so much for the donation there. It's really, really appreciated. And he's going to say, good, always in tune. Keep up the good work. Thank you very, very much. Thank you very much. So, I don't know what you're looking at now because, oh yeah, I know what I'm looking at. Okay, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm a bit confused with three screens here now, because what I've got, let me show you this. Hang on. Let me go to that one. So, if you can imagine, the one I'm holding now is one screen, and then this is the other screen, and then I've got down here your stuff down here doing all that. So it's, oh, and this is the thing that you helped me buy. This is the thing you helped me buy. So this is really, really good. I'm actually halfway through editing a technical review of all the stuff that we did. So you'll be able to see all the gear and how it works and how it all integrates into the system. And I'm going to solo me here. Thank you very much. Yeah, so that's a good thing. You'll be able to see that. They just put the light on in the back here. I think I seem to have got rid of everybody. Are they closing the door? I don't know whether they're closing or opening. Do I get one more, do you think? Do I get another beer? I'm not sure. Oh yeah, don't put it near the desk, they said. Don't put it near the desk. Okay, any more news on the change to antigen testing? You know, I think if you listen to the governments, both governments, the Madrid government and the Canarian government, they are working towards doing something on that thing there. They are working towards doing that, but it is the Spanish government that will have to make the decision on which tests are available. Not available, but are, what's the word? Acceptable, that's the word, acceptable. So it's the Spanish government that's making the decision, not the Canarian government. The Canarian government can only make a decision based on the hotels. That's why they did that, because the only thing they have power over autonomously is the tourist industry. Yeah, tourist hotels. Okay, Tim, you're a legend. Keep up the great work, says Neil. Thank you very much. I'm a leg end, apparently. Blimey, Tim, I've seen DJs with less kit. Yeah, that is true. The reason I got this one is not, I mean, I could actually do this with one microphone, but what I wanted to do was integrate the music, integrate my second camera, and also integrate the room, which is open if you want to come in and say hello. Just go to timothydown.com/live and follow the instructions there. Yeah, so, but on Wednesdays we do the balcony banter, for those of you who don't know. I mean, I know that most of you do, but those of you who don't know, we do Wednesday live balcony banter, and we have a guest, Juliane Nendel and Christina. So that means we all get a microphone, because before I used to have to pass the microphone round and it was very tinny. I've still got to get the girls that they've got to come in and actually eat the mic to make their voices sound good, but they don't want to do that, so they're all sort of leaning back. But at least you can hear them well. At least you can hear them well. And also, I am trying to get one other person on. She's been on as a guest before, but I'm trying to get her as a regular, either on the video chat live or coming round to the house and drinking wine. So we don't know. We don't know. So I'm going to split this again so you can see that beautiful view while she's talking to me. 4 weeks to Christmas, says Ian Miller. Wow. My brother called me today, said he might be coming over. So I might have my brother as a guest over Christmas. He might come over on the 21st, we don't know yet. What else we got? How is Antigen Test better? Okay, the testing, basically, what the Antigen Test actually does is it will see if there is an active case of COVID in your body. The PCR test also sees that, so it sort of like sees the same thing, but the antigen test is quicker and cheaper, apparently. So there we go. Give us a wave. Live on YouTube, 1,000 people watching. Well, 127 anyway. Okay. We read that Torres has received that from the Spanish central government, and he's been fighting for it. Yeah, he has been fighting for it, because we want to save the what's the word? We want to save the tourist industry for the winter. I was looking. Oh, I should have downloaded that so you could see it. But I was looking. There's a link I got which shows you the arrivals on the Canary Islands, and it is down 89% for Brits, 85% for Brits, 89% for Germans, and in October, the 0 Scandinavians arrived. So we are really suffering at the moment. It really is a suffering thing at the moment. That is terrible. 4 weeks today should be there, says Colin. Good. We read that. Oh no, we've done that one. Okay. Can you go to Tenerife without a test? You can't enter Spain without a test, no. It's the whole of Spain, and that was as of the 23rd of November. You cannot enter Spain without a test, no. Should have been there tonight, says Ian Miller. I know. Okay, so it looks like the sunshine is going down. The lights in the back are flickering. That's probably because they're on some sort of 25-degree thing. We got some people looking out. We give them a wave as they come past. Live on YouTube. If you're with somebody you shouldn't be, don't.
Maybe a London story.
Yeah, it's a long story short. Well, I'd like to thank everybody, 122 people watching. I know that everybody else is watching Andrew, because those of you who have come in late, and I do know that Andrew is live at the same time as me, and I do know why. It's because his family is leaving tonight, so there was no other chance for him to not go live and get a dinner and a sunset in. So don't worry about it. We do two different things, and as a lot of you say, some of you are watching me on the tablet and him on the TV, or the other way around. Okay, PCR test 2 weeks today for coming on the 14th. Yeah, I did read from Janet Anscombe, by the way, that the 72 hours isn't hours. So they say 3 days old. So that means if you have the test done on Saturday, it's good for Sunday, Monday and Tuesday. And it's not like Saturday 12 o'clock to Tuesday 12 o'clock. So I think that if it can't be more than 3 days old. Does that make sense? 72 hours. So like if you want to get, was it 72 hours? Saturday night 6 o'clock, 24 hours is Sunday 6 o'clock, 48 hours is Monday 6 o'clock, and 72 hours is Tuesday 6 o'clock. No. I'll get it wrong again. Saturday 6 o'clock, Sunday 6 o'clock, Monday 6 o'clock, Tuesday 6 o'clock. Okay, so it isn't Tuesday 6 o'clock. If it's done Saturday, you got Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and it'll be good for Tuesday all day. That's what Janet says anyway. Looking to go over December the 18th. Is it worth it? I'm all inclusive in Cayatelas. I think it is. I think it's worth coming over. It depends. I mean, if you're in Britain and you're on tier whatever it is, then when you come over here, you've got sun, sea, sand, and sangria. All you got to do is wear a mask when you go out. If you sit down, you're having a drink or something to eat, you don't have to wear it. If you're lying on a sunbed, you don't have to wear it. If you're swimming, you don't have to wear it. There's no smoking anywhere, but not a lot of people, a lot of tobacco addicts ignore that. This woman down here. Okay. She didn't hear me. I'm a really bad tobacco guy. Really bad tobacco. I'm an ex-smoker, you see. Ex-smokers are always the worst, aren't they? I'm watching you, Sean Lee, and Andrew eating too often. That's true. I'm going to start doing English breakfast. There you go. And do you to come over on the, is it worth it? It's definitely worth it coming over. Andrew said the Safari Centre is open now. How about doing a live there? You know, the Safari Centre, the Golden Mile, not my bag to tell you the truth. You know, I'm not into that. But I think they've done that to death anyway. But yeah, I like to do some other little bits of the island, Let them do those types of things. But if you really want to, you know, you want to sponsor us in one of the restaurants over there, you know, that's fine. That's fine. But not really my bag. And there's no parking anyway. Hey Tim, how's Christine today? Christina's fine. I've got to go and get some bratwurst from Lidl when I'm finished here. And I've got some sauerkraut, and I'm doing bratwurst and sauerkraut for tea in a muffin. Oh, that's going to be good. That's going to be good. And she wants alcohol-free wheat beer, so I've got to get that as well. Oh my golly gosh. Nice spot you're in. Sure there, Tim. Sunset and a beer. Can't beat it. You can't. And it's $1 each. Okay, the ALA, that's represents 85 of airlines flying into Spain, have also told the mainland government that the PCR test is not sustainable. Yeah, I think a lot of people are balking against it, but we'll have to see what happens. I mean, I'm not in charge of it, and if they stop you getting on a plane, it doesn't matter how many times you say we're talking about it. So you have to fill in the form from Spain Health Travel, SPIF or whatever it's called, Travel Health. And if it says there, do you have a PCR test with negative result? And if you don't say yes, you can't get on the plane. So it's it also is not coming into Spain. It's also not getting on the plane. So. Okay, Andrew Horseman, Tim liked it when you done the Duke shopping mall. I did, yeah. I mean, I'll do more of that. I'll do more of that with my GoPro on a stick. That was quite good. The other thing is getting out and filming at the moment. I'll do the drive arounds, and then I'm going to do some more of this walking on a stick. But there's a lot of people doing that at the moment. I mean, Walk With Me Tenerife 000 is doing it. There's another guy doing it. There's other people doing it. So I want to be something different. So I'll do chit chat with you guys. I'll do the drive arounds, and I'll do the interviews when. Okay, my plan is, and I think I've told you this before, is now on the 23rd, anybody entering Spain's got to have a test. So that means most tourists are going to be COVID-free. They were before, but now it's guaranteed. So I can get Christina to come out more, because she's in a high-risk group, and she sort of says, you know, if we're meeting people, it's great, but I just don't want to take the risk, because she doesn't have an immune system. She's got MS, and her immune system is killing her. So she doesn't want to make it worse. And so I said, well, you know, as soon as this testing comes in, 14 days later, nobody on the island will be here with the symptoms, or they've got a test. So I think it'd be pretty safe. And then I'm going to try and get people to come and like meet me on a place like this. We organise it. Anybody who's coming to the island, they come and say, hey, we'll be there on Monday, or Friday, so those 2 days, and then we meet up and we'll do like an interview. So I want to do that. Okay, hi Tim. Okay, was going to come over February, waiting to see if the JAG stops you needing a test. I think you wanted to say jab there. I think that the vaccine will be in addition to. I think the testing will still be necessary, but if you have the vaccine, they may give you a waiver. It depends on what the vaccine does. If the vaccine stops you being contagious or stops you getting it again, I don't know. So we'll have to see. But there must be some long-term tests done before anything can be said about the vaccine, right? So it's not how long did it take for the polio vaccine to work, you know? I mean, they say, okay, we got rid of polio. Yeah, it took 30 years. Tony Comes, hi, thank you very much for the generous donation there. Hi Tim, do you know if the Tipsy Terrace is back open in Los Gigantes? If so, would do a live from there. You know, the Tipsy Terrace wasn't open the last time I was there, a few weeks ago, where we were there with Kevin, if you remember. And we went past the Tipsy Terrace, it wasn't open. But the problem with the Tipsy Terrace is they're blasting music all the time. So you can actually go there, but I would be copyright striked because the music isn't sort of like the music like that I do. But what I could do is contact them and see if they could put my music on, because I've got a contract with Epidemic Sound, which allows me to play the music that I play in the background, and I get I've got the license for that, so I have to pay a monthly license for the music that I do, and so I could put that on a stick and stick it in their system. So if they play that in the background, that's fine. So I just got to do a playlist with that stuff in it. But yeah, I'll have a think about that. And thank you very much again for your support. But Walk With Me Tenerife isn't so good. There's no sound on it. You know, I've messaged him, and I sort of said he should do some sort of commentary and stuff, because he's got a very good camera. But maybe he just doesn't like the sound of his voice. I don't know. I don't know. Scotsman in Tenerife. Tony, I spoke to the owner 2 weeks ago, and the Tipsy Terrace is shut until January. Oh, okay, thanks, Scotsman in Tenerife. Oh, and thank you very much again for the wonderful review that you gave my channel there. And if anybody wants to go to Scotsman in Tenerife after this thing's finished, I'll put a link in the description. You can go over there and give him some love as well. He's done quite a bit there. Bob Barrows, I'm getting blood tests for 13 months after my inoculations. Yeah, Bob Barrows, how's that working for you? Any side effects there? I know you said no. Willie says, I look at the way you could have vaccine, but you could still be a carrier. Yeah, as I said, I don't know. I think we'll have to work it all out. I'm going to have one more and I'm going to go home. We're in 44 minutes now. Nobody came in the room, so I'm going to leave the room now. Leaving. Anybody who decided to go, oh, I wanted to go in the room, is too late. I've got 702 minutes used out of 7,200 minutes, so I've used 10% of my stuff. You're welcome, Scotsman in Tenerife. Big Blue, did you meet up with Data Daz? You know, I didn't, for the simple reason is that I looked at my phone. I've still got 12 gigabytes on my phone, and it seems to be working okay. So if I just keep with the one phone, I don't need the second SIM anymore. I'm going to wait until I get Christina's Apple Watch, because she needs a SIM in that watch and she doesn't have one. So for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, Christina loves to listen to audiobooks, call her mum, and listen to music, and she's got to do a lot of things that she can't see very well. So I'm going to get her one of these, what are they called, these Apple HomePods to play her Apple Music on, but she can control her audiobooks with an Apple Watch, and they've got some deals on at the moment for the Apple Watch SE with the SIM card. I mean, it's fairly expensive, but I think it'd be worth it for her, because you know, she really doesn't have anything else. She's got her audiobooks, her telephone, and her music. Excuse me, I'm burping. And so we're going to try and get one of those. So not only have you supported the channel with the system that I've got here, but also we're saving up for Christina's Apple Watch as well. So we will, as soon as she gets that, we're going to thank you as well, because people like everybody who's donated is they really do help to keep it sustainable, what we're doing. But also I like to give Christina some optional extras as well, because, well, it's her channel really. Living with a mess in Tenerife. It's not the mess, it's MS, you know. Give us a wave. Okay, did you mean to? No, I didn't. Still no side effects apart from the this damn fall. Oh yeah, okay. Thanks, Scotsman, says Tony Comas. Okay, so 47 minutes. I don't want to die a death, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to say thank you to everybody now, and I'm going to come back to me solo. I'm going to look you right in the eye and say, ladies and gentlemen, we really do appreciate what you've done. We realised that Andrew was on at the same time as me tonight. Don't worry about it. Thank you for supporting the channel. If you want to go and support us monetarily, you can go to timothydowd.com and press the sponsor button. That takes you to PayPal. Or you can wait until I start the membership of the channel, and then you can go in and you can get some added extra benefits. There's not a lot. Uno más, por favor, y la cuenta. 2 minutos. He wants me to stop. So we're going to go now. I'm going to say thank you again, and then I'm going to go for the music. Is it 3? No, it's number 4. We're going to give away from the girls live on YouTube. And we're going to finish. So before I go, I'm just going to find out if anybody's commented. Oh, quite a few people. Just a minute. I'm going to go back to this now. So Big Blue, you meet up with no side effects. Tim, you always get loads of views after your live shows, so would be better doing a slightly later time than 5:55. Muchas gracias, señor. Later time than 5:55. You know, getting later being out is going to be a problem for me, or I can do it from home. But oh, Peter, sure. Can you email me through my website? Because you've said you've sent me an email and I can't find it, and I do apologise. But Peter, if you did email me and I didn't answer you, I apologise. Send it through my website and make sure, or maybe your email isn't Peter Shaw. I don't know. But I didn't find it. A tall bonus. Tim probably can't say, but better donating through the website. Yeah, it is better. It is better donating through the website, because Google doesn't take any of that. So I'm going to finish up now with my Vamos a la Playa, and I'll switch you over to the Playa. So I'm saying goodbye now. Bye. And this is the Playa, and now I'm going to give you 3 minutes or a minute and a half of Vamos a la Playa.
Vamos a la playa.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching today. Don't forget you can follow me on YouTube at LWMST. And you can also follow me on Facebook at LWMST. And Instagram.